Welcome back students to another amazing journey on the channel Class to Subject. I welcome you all in this wonderful journey. So let's get started with this journey. First of all, we're going to start with Did you know? Did you know James Mill? James Mill, whose History of India portrayed India as backward and undeveloped, had never visited in India nor knew any Indian language. He wrote the massive 3-volume book over 12 years based solely on documents and archival material. Due to its great popularity, he was made the assistant examiner of correspondence at the EEIC in 1819. As the assistant and the later chief examiner, James Mill was very critical of British administration in India. He played a crucial role in bringing about far-reaching reforms in the administration of India in the 17 years he was in the India House. Now let's watch a quick short video on the same.
Sources for History of Modern India. When reading or learning about past events, it is important to base it on some written records or evidence. For this purpose, sources for history are important. Come, let's see what sources made it easy to recreate the history of modern India. Did you know that the book The History of British India was written by James Mill, who never set foot on India? The book cannot be treated as a reliable source of history. India's long history can be divided into different periods ranging from the ancient to the modern periods. It is very difficult to reconstruct the past. Quite often, things of historical importance were lost or not documented extensively. However, modern Indian history has been relatively easy to reconstruct. As the British had maintained detailed records of all their administrative activities, some of the sources of modern Indian history are official records, surveys, records of European companies, indigenous literature, and miscellaneous works. The British rulers undertook several surveys in order to gather useful information that would help them administer India. Census operations, revenue surveys, mapping of the land, study of soil and climate, all of these were conducted and recorded meticulously. Political and economic history has also had its sources from records maintained by other European rulers in India, such as the Portuguese, French, and Dutch. The lives and lifestyles of the common men and women were documented by the vernacular newspapers, biographies, diaries, travelogues, etc. The British set up record rooms and special institutions such as archives and museums to preserve records. Most of these records are maintained as microfilms in National Archives of India in New Delhi and in the Nehru Memorial Museum and Library. Historians use these sources and interpret the events in the past.
So, hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel. Now this is Prisha Jaki signing off from you. Thank you for sailing on this journey with me. See ya!